Welcome to Camel Cam. Here's what we have for you guys this week.
And I ride my kangaroo to school, so yeah, that's a bit different to here.
You know. He follows his blocks and stretches for the goal line, scoring the game-tying touchdown.
It was SpongeBob. I had like a box and like put it on or whatever, but it was SpongeBob.
It was a happy homecoming sweep in the creek this past weekend, starting with swimming beating North Carolina A&T 152-112, football beating Davidson 28-27, and women's soccer winning 3-2 versus Winthrop. Swimming is home again this Saturday with a meet against Georgia Southern starting at 1 p.m. Then men's soccer will take on Presbyterian at 5. The Campbell football team has been on fire with a 4-0 record in conference play. It was an exciting homecoming game last Saturday as the Camels were down 17-14 at halftime. They started their comeback in the fourth quarter with freshman quarterback David Salmon playing for injured Dakota Wolf. With 1 minute and 40 seconds left, Davidson threw an interception to Aaron Nichols, setting up this David Salmon to Ben Bowling touchdown pass for the win. The Camels travel to New York this weekend to take on Marist at noon, and you can keep up with the game through GoCamels.com. The women's golf team dominated the Campbell Classic this week, winning by 13 strokes and capturing the team title for the 14th time in 15 years. Lisa caught up with some of the team for another segment of Candid Camel.
Thanks, Carly. So today we're here with the Australian duo, Tanya Revenjack and Nadine White. So ladies, you just won the Campbell Classic. Congratulations. So how did it feel to take home first?
Thank you. It felt really good. The team was going in feeling well. We played good at the last tournament. We was at our home course, so we were at an advantage. And yeah, we felt really good going into it.
So how would you say the season's going so far?
I think we started fairly steady. We didn't have anything too exciting going on, and then we just figured out the things we needed to work on and really built that up in practice, and we were all ready to go for the home tournament. So I think that throughout the semester it's been getting better. So with the win at the home tournament, I think we're really confident going into the next one.
Great. Now, you're both from Australia, so how did you get to Buies Creek?
Oh, you go.
Well, we both know someone that was on the women's team quite a few years ago, Kylie Pratt. We talked to her, and I mean, she gave Campbell a good word, and she told us that, I mean, the environment here is good, and the golf team really, yeah, the girls are great. You can
it's like
sort
a
of
little family.
yeah, it's like a family, yeah. So I mean, yeah.
All right, so now, what are some differences between Australia and North Carolina?
Definitely the food. We don't eat deep fried chicken and
all day
fried corn. I've never even heard of that, but yeah, that restaurant.
Oh.
No, Bojangles. Oh. I've never eaten that. So yeah, food would definitely be the major adjustment to coming here.
Yeah, I think yeah, the weather as well. I'd never seen snow until we came here, so that was a big surprise. Yeah, last winter, but definitely the weather as well. Yeah.
Yeah, like we have two definite seasons. We have summer and winter, whereas here you get to see all 4 seasons. So that was a bit of a difference, and I love the fall here, so that's probably my favourite thing.
Oh, and I ride my kangaroo to school, so yeah, that's a bit different to here.
You know, we just have our pet Joeys like in the backyard, and so they can't. Yeah, you just have to be really. They're cool. They're cute.
Yeah, different.
Yeah. That's probably a big difference. The kangaroos, I think.
Yeah.
So what is something that you miss about Australia?
The beach. I definitely miss
the weather
beach
sometimes.
Yeah, and the humidity. Well, it's very humid here. It's not as humid at home, but
for me, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nadine, because she lives up north, so it's humid for her, but not so much for me.
All right. So now, what is something that you like about the U.S. since you've been here for college?
I like the people. The people are very different, especially I guess I've heard because we're in the South, they're very like personable people and really kind and friendly. So I just think ever since we've been here, just people welcoming us and being really friendly, I guess.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper here too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, so now hypothetically speaking, you just made a hole-in-one, so what's your reaction?
When I made one, I was just like, I didn't really believe it to start with. I mean, I didn't do the jump in the air or anything like that, but maybe next time. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I haven't had one, so I don't know what my reaction would be. But
if you did have one,
yeah,
what would you think it would be like?
Please jump.
Yeah, I'd probably jump and scream and just like, yes, I finally have one. I don't know. I'd probably scream. I don't know.
All right, final question. So now, obviously, a lot of people like to try to mimic or do an Australian accent. But you being from Australia, we're gonna flip it. What is your American accent?
Okay.
I just be like, hey y'all,
hey y'all,
what's up?
I live in North Carolina.
Well, thank you you so much, ladies, and good luck this weekend in Kiowa Island.
Thank you so much.
Hey Camels, Joshua Russell here, and this is Freshman Powwow. This week I interviewed freshman soccer players on how they're adjusting to college life and many other things like candy and Halloween. Enjoy!
It's been a challenge coming from high school, and there's a lot of time to do things, and now I've got to worry about soccer and like time management, having to go from practice to class to practice again. But it's been a learning experience, and I've learned a lot from it.
I guess becoming more independent and relying on myself to do everything more than relying on my parents to do everything for me.
I really want to be able to win at least 2 Big South titles. I feel like we have the recruiting class that is capable of doing that, and we already have a lot of experienced guys here that are very talented, very smart individuals on the ball, and as a team I believe that we're capable of doing such.
Definitely think I want to win the ring with the team. Like, we want to finish at the top of the conference instead of being low, and we want to compete every year in the Big South tournament.
Definitely a Twizzler. Very flexible.
It'd be a Sour Patch because sometimes I'm sour and sometimes I'm sweet.
Definitely Pikachu. That was my that's a definitely good one.
It was SpongeBob. I had like a box and like put it on or whatever, but it was SpongeBob.
Okay, Camel, so before we wrap up this episode of Camel Cam, listen up and get your costumes ready. Because at the volleyball game hosted here at CU on Halloween, Campbell Athletics will be handing out a $100 gift card to County Seat for the person with the best costume. And that's something you definitely don't want to miss out on. Well, that wraps up this episode of Camel Cam. Thanks for watching. I'm Lisa Casio, and we'll see you next week.